Welcome to the Talk Tuesday. Yes, it is Talk Tuesday, finally. I am the Glow Up Diva, and today we are going to be talking about taking photos. Taking photos for hairstylists. Like, aren't you guys tired of doing like the basic stuff? Well, I am going to talk about like lines and posing, what you can do, knowing yourself. That is such a big deal with like taking photos. I'm going to hold myself accountable and tell you guys that I am trying to do the show every Tuesday, but I know myself. I know I get busy. My schedule is super crazy. It's so up and down that it might be every other Tuesday. So if you see it every Tuesday, yes, we are winning. You see every other Tuesday, we still winning. But I just have some things going on in my life that I have to take care of. But I don't have a set schedule yet for the timing of the podcast where it will come out. So it might come out early in the morning, it might come out later in the day. Just depends on like when I have the time to record. With that being said, let's start. A lot of the times when I first started like taking pictures, I would practice in the mirror. Like I would literally like look at my outfit, what I'm wearing, how I'm feeling for one. Feeling how I'm feeling is a major part of how my pictures come out. If I'm feeling very confident and cocky, oh, them pictures gonna be fire. Um, and the reason why I say cocky is because uh, my rising is Aries, and Aries are known to be like that a little bit. So it just exudes this sexiness, this sultry energy. Also, I do have a mix between feminine and masculine energy, so I bounce off of those energies a lot when I'm taking pictures. That has a lot to do with it as well. So that's why I want you guys to start learning yourselves, because once you learn yourself, it's easier to do things. And look into your birth chart. It's going to tell you everything you need to know. So that's one. Posing, looking in the mirror, looking at yourself, looking at your lines, looking at what you want to accentuate, what you don't want to show off. Those are things that I do before I even do a shoot or anything. Number two, trusting your photographer. There's only two people that I mess with. They know me, they know my lines, they know my features, they know everything about me. Our chemistry is good. We work well together. When you are not working well with your photographer, your pictures are going to look like crap every time. Um, also, when you're just taking regular pictures, know the friend who knows how to take pictures. Don't get the friend who just snapping it and don't give a shit about how you look. We're not doing that. I typically don't take pictures with certain people just because of the energies. Certain energies can make you feel certain ways. Like I like to be around stronger energies, like stronger, beautiful, sexy, like confident women. Like I love being around that because it makes me want to be like that. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, I want to be like sexy. I want to pose. I want to, be natural. I want to do this. You know what I mean? So, um, those are the things that I surround myself with when I am doing group photos too. Like I tend to like move around and then I like find my way. Now, if I'm with friends, that's different. But if I'm with strangers and you're meeting people and you just gotta play like, oh, it's just a lot. But that's a lot of energy that I'm an empath, so I feel a lot of things. So I'm working on that, um, being around people and taking photos and things of that nature. So that's a whole nother level. But let's get back to the point. Also, when you're taking photos, you don't want to be like straight on. You kind of want to be like slightly off. You want to step into the frame. You want to, or even step back. When you take photos, you want to play with you. I don't want to say play with yourself, but play with yourself, touch yourself. A lot of people don't touch themselves. And I don't mean it in a like sexual way, but it's like I know when I was taking those like pole classes and like we're looking at ourselves, that is a very intimate thing. Like really like caressing yourself, really like being in tune with yourself. A lot of people are not in tune with themselves. So I feel like us as hairstylists, we are always touching and caressing people and manipulating the scalps and doing all these things, but we're not bringing that energy back into ourselves. And I just feel like taking that time, like I think we should get in like belly dancing classes or pole dancing classes and things of that nature where you're trying to like get into your feminine energy and you want to be sexy and you want to like be natural. Like we're so like focused on creating and executing and being in our masculine energy that we're not taking the time out to actually like feel ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, who am I? Who is this person? Like, I think that is a really big deal with a lot of us. And that's why sometimes when we do take our pictures, it's like very basic. It's like, oh, like you're posing for LinkedIn. Like it's very just you might as well, even though I do like this pose, but it's just very like, like basic. Hey, I'm here, you know. So um that too, just like that's number three, like learning yourselves. Um I think that's like the basic like one, two, and three. You know what I mean? Um Looking in the mirror, looking at yourself, posing, getting the pose before like getting your outfit, posing, seeing what you like about the outfit in yourself, your attitude, right? Like how are you feeling today? Are you feeling sexy? Are you feeling playful? Are you feeling natural? Like how are you feeling? Are you feeling aggressive? What how are we feeling today? Um Two, your photographer. That's a big deal. Really big deal. It's gonna make or break you. Three, knowing yourself, like really knowing yourself and like just going in there and say, you know what, I'm gonna kill it today. I wanna put these kind of photos out. You know what I mean? Like this is how I wanna brand myself. Those are things that only you know and you have to go and look into. And I also feel like that's going back into planetary stuff. And we'll get back into that too. So we're going to keep it short and light today. Next week, I'll talk about the planetary stuff. That way, you can get more of an understanding and know what to look for in your birth chart. Because it tells a lot about you. Because a lot of people, I feel like, especially like what's going on right now, there's a lot of transitioning going on. There's a lot of things that's ending and closing. So I really want you guys to understand because a lot of people are lost and they don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna give y'all some game. And what else do I need to tell you guys? Also give me feedback if you guys want to know anything more about picture taking or even just the birth charts. Birth charts. That way you can get kind of set up for success for next week. You'll already know what I'm kind of talking about. Do that. You can ask me questions about that as well. Hit the like and follow. I'm getting used to all this stuff. This is like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't want to say so goofy, but I'm just like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I'm doing this because I'm such a introvert. I'm very introverted, even though it seems like I'm not, but I'm very introverted. I'm really goofy around my friends and family, but Mm-mm. I don't do this. So, thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you next week. You guys have a great, beautiful week and make that money.